Hey Lynbays, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Lyntrell, and this is Lyntrell Official, where I help women entrepreneurs grow their business and attract their target audience so they can get consistent sales. I am so excited because today we're going to be talking about being shy but going live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and creating video content for your audience. Let's go and let's get into it. Let me just start by saying many entrepreneurs already know that they need to go live or create video content, but they are just way too shy. I'm going to share some tips that will help you with a little bit of that fear so that you can start generating more income for your business. Point number one. What if nobody joins your live? This is the number one concern that I get when I ask entrepreneurs about going live for their business. They wonder, what do you do if you're the only one on the live? I know it can be a little nerve-wracking if you go live and nobody shows up or you see only one person watching, but it's a numbers game. And keep in mind that it's really quality over quantity. You don't want a full house of non-quality leads showing up who aren't going to support you anyway. You really would prefer to nurture a small quantity of quality leads or quality customers or potential customers so that going forward, you're building a platform of people who are absolutely interested in what you have to offer. Also, think of it as practice. So nurturing a smaller audience gives you much more time to perfect your audience and content over time. The more you do it, the better you'll become, and the more comfortable you'll be when your audience starts to increase. This is going to help you so much with building momentum so that when you do start to sell, you'll have enough people on your lives that are ready to buy. Do you really want to sell right now when one person is watching, or if you have very little viewers? No, you probably don't. You want to save that for later once you've built up this audience who are coming to see you, and then later down the line you have them already nurtured and they're ready to buy. Now you have a full house and you've been practicing, so you have the confidence that you'll need to sell and actually convert them. Operate in purpose. Show up knowing that you were created to solve a specific problem, and those that are assigned to you cannot move forward until you show up. So don't focus so much on who else is going to be there or who else is going to show up. As long as you focus on you showing up, it is much more important for you to consistently show up and to consistently provide value over and over and over again than to worry about those one or two people who may or may not come. Point number two. What if you make a mistake, right? I get this one so much. We are not perfect, and nobody wants that. Nobody wants perfect. Think of the people that you are following on social media. Do they share pictures of their personal life or their story or their journey, or what part of them is it that you're connected with? I guarantee you it's not the perfect part. Nobody wants perfection. We want people that we can relate to. We want real humans, real stories, real businesses and brands, and we want a human touch, human feel, and human connection. The more that you can show up and just be normal, be human, do what comes supernatural to you, the better off it's going to come off to your audience. It's going to come off super authentic and supernatural, and that is what builds a genuine audience. They're going to come for you. One of the things that helps me get over making mistakes and being frightful of mistakes is going back and watching my videos, and I study them. I go back and I look and I say, I stumbled on a word there, or I stumbled on a phrase. What was it that caused that? Is it because somebody asked me a specific question, or is it something that made me nervous? Each and every time I watch a video, I get a new revelation on something that might have caused me to stumble or make a mistake in my videos. And then I go to the next video and I tweak it and I change it and I improve time and time again. That's the only way that we're going to get better, is by practicing. By not going live is not helping you to practice, and it's not helping you to grow. The quicker that you can get over being able to make mistakes and pick yourself up and keep moving, the better off it's going to be down the line. Every single thing in life is a learning curve. Stumbling on a word or a phrase makes you more human. It's nothing wrong with that. In perfect normal conversation, we stumble on words, we stumble on phrases. Even on a phone call, you may stumble, and it's the same as on video. This is human. That means that you go through your entire life, you never stuttered or you never accidentally say the wrong thing. Nobody does that. In real life, we make mistakes, and that is what makes each of us unique. That is the it factor that we all have, that nobody else can be you more youer than you. Point number three, break the ice. So even in corporate settings, when you go to meetings, a lot of times they'll have an icebreaker. They usually start out that way so that it does create some sort of relaxation or breaks any tension in the room. Starting a video is much like, or starting a live is much like being in real conversation. Even when you're in corporate America and you have meetings, they break the ice, right? They always have icebreakers, and this is no different. Break the ice. You're nervous, you're tense. Breaking the ice can actually help you feel way more comfortable before you jump into any topics or any conversations on your videos or lives. Some easy ways to break the ice are to be inclusive, not disruptive. So on social media, I see a lot of selling. I see a lot of going live just to sell, but social media is not a platform where people come to buy all the time. They come to be social. So don't get on video or live and feel like you need to immediately sell. You're going to get to that phase, but when you first start going live, you're not as confident as you would need to be anyway to start selling right off the bat. So build that knowing that you're building up to selling. Go ahead and start going live, but not with the intent to sell, more with the intent of building awareness around the fact that you're going to be showing up in this way to your audience and letting them know that you're going to be providing video education and tips and things like that that will help them grow into whatever it is that you're offering. Also, bring on the energy. I can't say this enough. Nobody wants to be bored to death. Nobody wants to feel like they are watching paint dry. You want this to be as painless as it can be for your customers. When they come onto your live, you want to come across with energy, energetic. You don't know if they've had a long day. You don't know if they are down, depressed. You don't want to take them further down. You want to lift them up. One thing about business is every single time you have an interaction with a potential customer or a customer, you always want to make them feel something because people never forget the way you made them feel. So always offer some type of feeling, and I guarantee you it's not going to be the feeling that brought them down that is going to keep them wanting to come back. If you have trouble bringing in the energy, put on energetic music in the background, not too loud to where it drowns you out, but just loud enough where it lifts their spirit and lifts their personality. That will do numbers for you. It will help balance out the fact that you aren't as energetic as you want to be. That music in the background or something that gives you a little bit of put a little, excitement, joy, a reason for them to stick around or a reason for them to come back even. Another thing is be authentic. If you are naturally funny, be funny. If you're naturally entertaining, be entertaining. If you sing very well, sing. But if you don't, do not. Don't get on and do something that you feel like you saw working for somebody else. It's not authentic and it's going to come across super fake, super boring to your audience. Trust me, that's not the look that you want to have. So you definitely want to show up being whatever it is that have drawn people to you in your real life off of video all these years. All of your life, you've been doing something when you meet people. Do that thing on camera because obviously the people who have connected with you over time have liked it and that works for you and it feels natural. You started a business to do what's good for you and to do something that feels good to you. You don't want to start a business, or you didn't start a business to do things that make you just completely hate what you do. Going live is already challenging for some, so make it less challenging by being your true self, being very authentic to who you are. If you don't do anything wild and crazy, don't get on video and do that. Do whatever comes natural to you. If any of these tips have helped you today or any of your business besties, go ahead, subscribe, and then hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming tips and videos that I share. Drop in the comment section which one is going to be your favorite tip and which one you're going to be implementing to start going live and using video content for your audience. Also, for 50 very powerful secrets on how to attract your target audience and get more sales, get my free checklist down in the description box. I will see you all next time.